There's this question that people often ask me is like, do we need new fonts? But I think yes, we need new fonts because there is so much possibility for what else you can do or what more can be accomplished or what new idea can you show. A good typeface is readable, has a kind of a personality for someone to work with and respond to, and hopefully it's got a secret sauce that people will respond to so that they want to work with it. I think what's great about typography is that the best typefaces are a marriage of being very functional and very beautiful. With inkjet printers in particular, you're not harming the environment with all the ink, but it's the packaging of the ink cartridges, all that plastic, the envelopes that those cartridges go into. If you reduce the amount of ink, it's not just the ink saving, but it's the savings of all the material that holds that ink. Ryman Eco is a typeface designed to minimize the surface area of every letter, but basically it's a font that tries to save ink by producing the illusion of a fully filled letter when it's really not. We started looking at the way different printers actually put tones on paper. The way that the bleed works is printing, particularly regular everyday printing, can be a little bit loose. When toner goes onto the page, little particles scatter to the edges. When you print with an inkjet printer, it's liquid and it bleeds into the paper. By making these fine channels within the letters, all of that excess material has a place to go. It actually becomes part of the overall color. It capitalizes on the imprecision of everyday printing. I think Ryman Eco is an experiment, and like all good experiments, you kind of collect data and revisit the hypothesis. My idea for Ryman Eco is that we can be able to revisit it periodically over time and improve it and refine it and really get it better and better and better. I probably like the lowercase n and the a the most because, like in most typefaces, from just a couple of characters like this, you kind of have the DNA to build out the rest. The capital X has one of the most complicated structures just in figuring out how you get all of these lines to interact in the middle. This net of parts that leave all the spaces in the middle free for the ink to go. In a typical alphabet, the lowercase g is often a great letter to work with. With Ryman Eco, this has a lot of tricky problems because this isn't 2 lines coming together. This is 6 lines coming together. I think that the typeface you choose to print with can have a big effect. What you save may happen in small increments, but that builds up when you think about how much you print. I don't expect using 33% less ink to save the world directly, but I expect it to be one step in a bigger conversation about how we can save things. I expect it to be one gesture that triggers you to think about what else you can do to make an impact.